Hey you guys, let's have a story time today and some Strawberry Swirl Cheesecake. Carl's Jr. And perhaps in other states it may be called Hardee's, I do believe. But here in California, it's Carl's Jr. So, our story begins. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. I can't see straight. Look. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I'll be able to talk to tell the story. It's that good. Oh my goodness. Well, I've never had a bad thing to say about AAA towing service up until now. Are you ready for the latest? There I was, minding my own business, only to find out that my car battery had died. And it makes sense. We haven't used it since March, first week of March, since we've been hibernating for COVID. Although I do go out there and start it up once or twice a week. So it was only $70 for a brand new battery. And I have this AAA battery program. I'm not sure. My husband knows what it is, but you get prorated if it runs out before 3 or 6 years, something, but it's a good deal. Anyways, I was more stressed out about having to deal with people in the midst of COVID. And so on the phone, I'm making the appointment, and I say, the service workers will be wearing masks when they arrive, correct? And she said, oh, definitely. Okay, so my fears went away until they arrived. It was just one guy. And luckily, my sister and niece were going to be here. They were going to be having a play day here, washing cars in the front yard, doing the sprinklers and gardening and stuff in the backyard. They just need a change of scenery. Though we weren't going to be visiting, they were going to be having their play day together all around the house, outside. So I coordinated with her, can you handle this? AAA comes, get the receipt, give them the card, key to the card, make sure I get a new battery, on and on. So now the only thing I have to do, they have to come to the door for my picture ID, my photo ID. Oh, this is so good. Can't believe it. Comes to the door. I put my mask on, I have my ID, open the door. He's right in my face with no mask. I'm getting stressed out just talking about it. And I have very mixed emotions because this weekend, Ventura County, we're so awesome with our we're so awesome with our statistics. There, I said it. Statistics. With the low COVID cases. We're like the best county, like in the state of California, like the top 3 or the top 5. So this weekend we're getting a lot of our privileges back for shopping and you name it. So, but though we are doing more things, you're still supposed to have a mask and you're still supposed to watch the distancing, like 6 feet. I open the door. He's right there with no mask. And I couldn't even think to do anything but exactly how I felt. And my eyes popped. I wish I had a video to see my face. I know my eyes popped wide open. I said, oh, you don't have a mask. Just like that, I'm feeling the terror. I'm feeling the terror as I retell the story. Because I propped open the door and just kind of stuck my head around, and he was right there. He was within like a couple feet. And so when I said that, this is the upsetting part. This is the disappointing part. Instead of him like trying to understand, he said, well, I can go get one. Just really kind of I could care less lady of a tone in his voice. Couldn't believe it. He was a young man, maybe in his 30s. All I could say was I specifically called and made sure that when you guys came out, we'd have a mask. They said, yes, definitely. And so I tried to just hurry up. I didn't even give him a chance to speak. I said, so what do you need from me? Here's my ID. And I kind of flipped it in front of him, his face really fast. And he says, I need your keys. I came so close to just throwing him the keys because I didn't want to get any near him. But I didn't. I kind of held it out. I was holding on to like the keychain. I made sure I didn't touch his hand. And the reason I'm even saying this story is look how crazy I've become. Now, we are in the spooky age group. Both my husband and myself were over age 60. And I think I've been so spooked by the media. Which is a shame. But if I'm that scared with this person, how am I going to be when I get back in the real world? But I think what frightens me most is it's like split half and half. Half of the people don't care about the rules and the mask, and the other people do. So how do you handle that? This is so good. Go to Carl's Jr. and get you some. They also have a chocolate cake with ice, with vanilla frosting. So, like I said, this is Memorial Day weekend, the big weekend. Ventura County is opening restaurants and a bunch of stuff. And I'm so terrified. We will not be going out. We'll be home, but I'm going to be paying close attention, not so much to the news, but to myself, because I see the fear factor just beginning to rule in my life. Then, to make things even worse, when that was all over, and everybody was gone, and I go out in the front yard to lock up the car and just make sure the hose is shut. And I look at the end of the street, and there's a parent taking something out of the trunk of the car, and there's a group of 8 or 10 kids all huddled together looking in the trunk, like as if maybe it was a sprinkler or a slip and slide that the parent had got. Nobody was wearing masks, and all the kids were huddled together. They were probably like 4th, 5th, 6th graders. Some were on bikes. But you couldn't tell that they were even aware of distancing. None of them had masks on. I kind of gasp when I look up. I think I remember hearing myself going, oh! So shame on me. I'm really letting this get the best of me. So I'm curious, how many of you, where are you in the midst of all this? Are you hemming and hawing? Are you on the fence? Are you for the mask and distancing? Are you not for all of it? I'm just realizing I'm so overwhelmed and flustered and full of fear. I'm going to blame the media, but I'm going to blame myself for even watching the media. So I guess it was a good wake-up call for me yesterday. I can't even think. It's been 2 months since I've come that close to a person. There's just me, my husband, and even when my daughter comes, we don't open and shut doors. She drops stuff off. And then when my sister and niece come over, I do open the door and we visit from a distance. But anyways, it's kind of an interesting day.